So here are several things that you should be posting on your social media, okay? And that should be in your workbook. So first is memes and quotes, okay? Your memes and quotes, you can see if it's, well, with memes and quotes, the best thing about the memes is that you're going to be able to see if you get good engagement, because if you go look at other accounts first, you can tell if it is doing well or not, okay? Then you know it may stand out, and then you can post that on your page, okay? So you're just gonna pick the best memes and the quotes to put on your page. Most people don't create memes themselves. You can tag the developer, right? And or the author of the quotes, and that will make you stand out even more. I never had thought about that part. And then people, usually when you have a meme, they tag other people, right? Because we all want to laugh and have fun together. So we usually, tag somebody, or you can even ask your audience to tag other people if that meme applies to them, okay? So, but the good thing about the meme is that you're using it so that you get the engagement, because on certain platforms, that engagement is going to change the algorithm. It's going to help people see more of your posts, okay? And then you can just delete them in the next day, because that's going to help keep your page clean, all right? It's diverse. You're going to have a diverse page, but you don't want a bunch of quotes or memes on there, okay? You don't want it to just be filled with that, because you want to make sure that you're showcasing your business and that they see you as an expert or an industry expert, okay? So, and just think about, for quotes, you can have your own quote, okay? Or things that are unique to you and your brand. So for example, you often hear Marcus, him 500, saying financial polygamy, right? Anybody ever heard him say that? So like that still sticks in my head. Yeah, that still sticks in my head. So people are going to remember you for what you actually say. I always say, don't just look good, be good. And then part of my tagline is, find your spark, be the spark, and light the spark in others. So just repeating, certain things and using your own words. If you have a book, take some quotes from your book. All right. Utilize that, work it, right? And then if you are using somebody else's quote or meme or anything like that, you can superimpose yourself onto the photo. That's just putting yourself like on top of the photo. So here's the photo, and then you're going to put your picture or you as in a video, and you'll talk about, you'll talk about it. So you see people doing that all the time when they put up news articles and stuff like that, but you can also do that with memes and quotes, and that's just going to help you edify yourself, okay? So you can keep your quotes up, but, delete your funny memes, and then, because you only want them for the engagement. Once you get the engagement, you can take them off, all right? Actually, Instagram does it for you. So if you go into Instagram and you're trying to make I believe it's a reel, yeah, you can do it right straight in Instagram. There is an app, I need to look it up, that a lot of people like using, but I have to look that up. So we need to come up with what are some great apps to use with posting on social media? So we definitely need to do that, okay? Because there's some, good video editors and all of that will make your life easy. All right, so just a few quotes for just a quick meme for our class. All right. So another thing that you want to post is relevant news. And you want to stay on top of your industry or hobby or passions. Okay, so you can post about it. All right. This is going to help you stay relevant. You're going to look like an expert. Okay. So for example, we all know, well, actually last year, the biggest thing was what? Will Smith smacking Chris Rock, right? So if you got on that real quick, you saw that your timeline, was hot because you were able to get to it before everybody else got to it. And so that helps. So like another example, If Steve Harvey says something funny, at the Miss America Awards, you can get on it. I know when student loans were extended, I saw a lot of financial gurus and financial influencers posting about that as quickly as they could. Okay. So it's going to make you look like an expert. You're going to stand out. You're going to know what's going on in your industry. So that way you have things to talk about, because that's something that you can also post. All right. If you're in the cannabis space and some news comes out, you post it. Okay. So how we're going to do this, you can use Google Alerts, and we'll talk about that a little later in class, or you can follow specific pages that actually are specific to your industry as well. Okay. So, oh, you know what? I wanted to show a quick link of someone doing this. Let's see. New tab real quick and put this up here. All right, so here you can see on Earn Your Leisure's page, they have that they posted about House Republicans vote on bill to abolish IRS and income tax. Okay, is that a good idea? They're asking their audience a question, and they're using relevant information that just came out. Okay, so it doesn't take much for you to do. It's an easy post. How many people liked it? Okay, how many comments? Now that goes with, because they have a lot of people on their page already, but just think, you can still leverage, the content is already out there. Just take a screenshot of the news article and boom, there you go. You got it. Okay. All right, next. All right, so on something else that we should be posting, okay, deals that you're involved in. This is so juicy. I love it, because if you start posting about this, people want to know what's going on behind the scenes. Show us. If you're an investor in a company, or maybe even if you work with the multi-level marketing company, or there's some people who are huge, right? Or you're part of developing a movie, taking part in a competition. I had a friend take us through their whole journey of them having mold in their house. Okay. And they took us on the journey, and you better believe that people followed through, and they liked and commented on, the before and the after, but she took us through pretty much the whole entire process. So it doesn't mean you can show everything, but some things you can show. I like seeing the before pictures, and then, hey, now I'm at the actual mortgage loan officer signing for my house that I'm about to get. Okay. So don't be afraid to show some of that insider. Show us the process, give us a taste behind the scenes. We all love those baking videos that show us how they made, these beautiful wedding cakes and different things. So if you think about America's Top Model, before that show actually came out, you just thought models showed up and just looking good, honey. You did not know that all the work that actually went into what it takes to be a model. So they gave us a good, behind the scenes of what that looked like.